Alright, hey everyone. I told you guys I'd be making a video to show you how to do the Storyboard That assignment if you're choosing to do that in your choice board. That is the middle assignment. It's number 5. So if you're doing any diagonal or the up and down assignments for that, that is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be using this program to complete the comic strip. So I already created here, as you can see on my screen right now, you can see that I already created directions for you. And there's already assignment posted for this to put your, you put the assignment. So I'm looking at this, it says view as student. This is what you're going to see on the screen when you are logging into Storyboard That. I also put on Google Classroom. I could even show you really quickly. I'm going to put this up in a minute after I post the video. But this is going to be where you're going to sign in to log into your account for the first time. This is going to go underneath as a material. You just click on it underneath this week. So you will see this under this week's assignments, which is week 5, 420 to 424. 423, no, 424. So you're going to see this underneath that. So if you want to do this as one, I know Juan, I think you had said that you wanted to do this one. So that's really cool that you're choosing to do that. I might give extra credit for you guys if you do this one as well. All right, so back to Storyboard That. So this is the assignment. It's due on Thursday, 4/23. Remember, it's due at 4:59 p.m. That night, because it's going to be, this is usually the second assignment you're going to do, which I'll post on Wednesday. So then this will be due Thursday. You're going to create at least a 4-scene comic strip, so it has to be 4 different boxes. And it's going to be on chapters 7 and 8, so you at least have to have Louis and like a couple of other characters if you wish. Just basically showing the beginning, middle, and end of the chapters, chapter 7, chapter 8. Each cell must have, like it says, each character, a scene, and a text box. All right, so we're going to go to start assignment. I'm just going to click on that just to show you how to do it. Although I don't know if it can or not. Yeah, they won't let me. All right, well, we can just do create a storyboard. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. It's really actually fun. I've done this in college. We had to use this. So it was really fun for me to do this. I think I did this with one of my last school that I worked at. So when it comes up, it's going to come up like this. So this is different scenes that you can do. Now there's only 3 here. You're going to actually add a cell. So down here at the bottom it says add or delete cells. You're going to click on that. And it's going to be 4x1 instead. So just click on the 4x1 and update storyboard. So now you're going to have, instead of 3, you're going to have 4 boxes, which is each going to be a scene from the book. All right. At the top here, you're obviously at scenes. If you look up here, right at the Storyboard That in the left-hand corner, you're going to see scenes, then characters, then textables, shapes, infographics, web, and you're gonna use all these, so I'm not gonna even go into it. But we're on scenes right now. So you can choose, there's city scenes. You can even go underneath here. There's town, entertainment, home, outdoors, school, athletics, transportation, work, any of the U.S. history. There's even more. Oh my gosh, there's so many different scenes you can choose from. So I'm going to choose, let's see if we can find one good that would be for for Louis maybe being on the military base. I don't know if they're going to have one or not specifically for something like that. Might just have to put a building or something. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't really think there's going to be one for that in particular. Let's look up transportation. Let's see if we can get one for a plane. That might be good. Let's see. Hopefully they have one. I'm hoping so. Oh, we have a cockpit of a plane. That's actually good. You can use that. So you're going to click on it and then drag it into the scene you want to use. Now, you can obviously use the same one. You can use different ones if you want. They can have different colors for the sky. There's different layers you can add. So any of those, I'm not going to click on that now. There's filters. You can do grayscale, sepia, things like that if you want to do it gray. But I want to keep it in color. The color of the seats, obviously, you can change. I might make it just a dark color. Maybe gray would be good. They weren't very fancy, those speed B-24 planes. All right, so for now I'm just going to add, like, I'm going to put all of my scenes, probably that, because that might be good. I don't think it's going to be a plane looking like that. Yeah, so you're just gonna click and drag to whatever scene you want to use, and you click on them, and then you just drag them into the boxes. So now all my scenes, let me change my seats here, because I remember I wanted my seats a gray color. So I'm going to go back to that gray for each one, and then click on the next scene. I'll change the seats again to that gray, and then this scene, again, I'll change it to gray. All right, so now all my scenes are the same now. So there you have that. Then we're going to go to characters. Let me see if I can get that off. It's not coming off of there. You don't really need that on there anymore, but it'll probably come up again. I'll leave it to the side there. All right, so characters. So you can, again, you're going to be creating Louis. So he was in, let's see, he was in 1990s. Please don't do any of those, obviously. He's from the 1930s, 1940s. 1900s, let's see if we can have, that's like more, let's do military guy. Look at that. We got a military man here. You can add that. I don't know if I like him though. You can take him out. You can delete it. Let's see if I can delete it. Forget how to delete. Let's see. If somebody else finds out, let me know. Okay, so just a little X there, just to delete it. I'm trying to think if I see any other military guys. They might not have one specifically. Oh, there's some here. Let's see. How about we do... I just saw one before, now I don't know where I put it. Right here. Let's see. So Louis had black hair. I mean, like black/brown hair. So we also know he was white, obviously. So skin color you have here, you can do that. You can do eyes. I don't know what color eyes he had. I don't know if they said. I'm just going to choose brown for now. Uniform. I mean, if you want to do some research and find out what color uniforms they had, because I mean, our story is all in black and white, so we really can't tell. I'll do like maybe a darker color. Yeah, not that. He was in the Marines, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll leave it at green. His belt, we can do dark color, or black maybe. Shoes, yeah, brown. Hair, we're gonna do. Remember, he had brown hair, brown, like actually almost black hair. So we'll do like a dark brown. You really can't see that anyway. You can also edit the pose too, so you can have him waving. You can have him crying. You can have him like, well, I don't know, I'm not sure. That's a good one, actually. I kind of like that. You can have him posing with one arm up, one arm out. Like, oh no, I like that one, so maybe I'll do that one. It says edit. You can also do different poses down here. It says whatever he's like at the time, like angry, upset, crying, determined, anything like that. You can also have him kneeling. One leg up. You can have him sitting, so you can be sitting in the cockpit. I'm just going to have him standing for now. So you have all different expressions that you can do a head tilt if you want. I'm not going to do that though. I don't think I'll leave it straight. All right, and then update pose, and then I'll update it there. Okay. You can add him again. So if you want to duplicate, I think you can duplicate. It says down here, add cells, layout, move cells, copy cells. So you can actually copy them and put him in each time. So if you click on this copy cells down here at the bottom, you can always copy him. So yeah, that's basically it. Textables, this is where you're going to add the text for your comic. So whatever he's saying or thinking or feeling. So I'm going to just click and drag the little box here. And I'm going to move it over because that's in his face. Let's click and drag it. Move it over. There we go. All right, so that's him going to talk, and then he says, oh no. My crew and I are being deployed meaning they're going to war. So he's like upset about that. So that could be one of your, and I spelled that wrong. Yes, I did. I told you Miss Morris is not the greatest at spelling. Ployed. There we go. So there we go. So then that would be like your first scene, maybe. Like I said, you need to have at least one character in there, at least one text box. However you want to go about doing it is fine. It just has to show the progression of the beginning of like chapter 7 to the end, maybe of chapter 8, and do at least four scenes in it. If you have any other questions, you can let me know. Remember, you can copy cells. You can move the cells around. You can take a cell if you don't like it and move it to another one. That's perfectly fine. These are all edible things that you can just move wherever you want to. All right, there's also shapes, which you're probably not going to use, I don't think, because I didn't really go over that. So your main focus is going to be on your scenes, your characters, and your textables. And then at the bottom here, you're going to have to use your layout. Adding or deleting scenes or cells are called, moving them and copying them. So those are the ones you're going to be doing. If you make a mistake and you don't like it, you can always click undo, just like we do in Google Docs. So that way it undoes what you did, and then you would click save.